Hello, I'm CARMEL LIERTZ, and I'm delighted to welcome you today to the first of two talks about my new book and ebook, Revolutionary Etudes, Experiencing Confidence with the Holistic Performance Model. This first talk is essentially an overview of the book and shows how the parts fit together, while the second talk will give the extraordinary personal stories of how this research journey began, as well as answer your comments and questions from this first talk. So I'd really appreciate your feedback in the comments section below this video in preparation for the second talk. Of course, all authors and performer presenters love getting feedback, and this is a special invite for you to be part of the second talk. I'd like to begin by paying homage to Chopin, whose Revolutionary Etude you see on the front cover of the book, nicknamed, in fact, Revolutionary Etude, composed in 1831 in Stuttgart, Germany, when he heard the devastating news of his homeland, Poland, being invaded by Russian troops capturing Warsaw. As part of this talk, I'd like you to listen to Chopin's stunning composition in its entirety of 2 minutes 30 seconds in the hands of the legendary Vladimir Horowitz in his last piano recording, which is considered historic. The link is to be found in the description of this video. Vladimir Horowitz interprets perfectly the vivid emotions of anguish, frustration, and melancholy, found, of course, in Chopin's manuscript. Fast forward now in time. Heartfelt raw emotion is also found in the book's Revolutionary Etudes. That is, the case studies are called etudes, etude being the French word for study. The volunteer participants express anguish, frustration, and sadness about their practice and performance before they were given the opportunity to trial my training strategies program. This case studies research outlined in the book was revolutionary for the time also it was written, and remains so today for many reasons, but primarily because it was never intended to be empirical data of statistics, but rather data of feelings and experiences. The phenomenological research method was used for the personal experience, to be found in the participants' words. So why was this data of personal experiences so important to me? I wanted this arts sector to be able to recognise themselves, their situations, and above all, have their voices heard. There are preliminary sections before Part 1, which include what you need to know, that the book is intended for college, tertiary and professional performers, with applications for all stage performers and creative designers. Frequently used terms, 3.5 pages full, to make the book easier to understand and more enjoyable to read. Then there's the prologue, being my journey, and 2 newspaper articles describing the success of this research. The first here is from the Australian newspaper. It has the enticing title, Keep Mind and Body in Tune and the Music Will Flow. No one can ever choose the title, but this seems applicable for the situation. And underneath we have the article in the university's newspaper. It was in fact the university's newspaper article that prompted the Australian to ring me and ask for an interview about the research. So rather exciting. After sections include an epilogue summing up the present situations, end notes with references, and the list of 22 diagrams throughout the book, and of course recommended reading. I'd like to find you. This is the sort of thing you'll see diagrams throughout the book to make the work much more interesting to read. The outcomes of these stories will be of interest to those who enjoy learning from others' experiences. You might identify yourself in some of these stories, either for music performance or for any other type of performance situation. I'm pleased to say many moving and awakening moments appear throughout the book. For example, my surprise research discoveries, those aha moments. The students' surprise discoveries about incorporating new strategies into their lives. And the major surprise for all, that each person expressed the words, "I feel confident," after using the training strategies. This was despite their not meeting up or knowing each other. With a total success rate, this then became the first ever training program for performance confidence in music and the centerpiece of my education thesis. However, it's now clear that my holistic performance model, applied from the elite sport performance model, is also applicable to mind, body, health and fitness, and to recovery from illness, injuries and setbacks, all using this unique combination of 6 mental and physical strategies to enhance mind-body connections. I hope you feel inspired to read this book or ebook, which fits together with my first book and ebook, Performance Confidence, a training program for musicians. Mind-Body Awareness, the 21st century approach to performance confidence. In the following slide, you'll see the trilogy for my performance model, the holistic performance model. In summary, this book, ebook, reveals authentic, timeless stories from tertiary performance students that I've also witnessed during my 20 years of performance coaching with all types of performance students and professional performers. Some of the main themes identified in the research are also confirmed in the experiences of many world-famous creative and performing artists during their lives, including that of this extraordinary pianist, heard here, Vladimir Horowitz. If you enjoyed this talk, please like, share and subscribe to the channel Performance Confidence and Self-Care so that many more people can enjoy the talks and videos that I share as gifts. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again for the second talk.